Baby, I need you to hear me out, okay? But why are you so busy, too busy chasing love? You don't need to be chasing love, sweetheart. You deserve the best love that you could ever have, but you need to stop chasing it. Why are you chasing it? Because you are literally giving out that desperate energy. Stop it. And I get it because the reason why you picking up this kind of desperate energy because I feel like you don't understand love fully. You need to love yourself before you decide to go out there and give someone love. You need to be by yourself. You need to heal, grow. You need to really build a relationship with you. You. Not nobody else but you, because you matters. And the more you putting yourself in these situations with these toxic ass people, the more you the one that's breaking your heart, because you are constantly putting yourself in a situation. You are hurting yourself. Your higher self is calling to you. Divine is literally calling to you. But every time you let someone in, here you go. Why this keep happening to me? Why this keep happening to me? Because you letting them in. You're not giving yourself time to grow. You cannot expect yourself to love someone if you don't love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you're going to let anybody in. And honestly, if you had so much respect, if you did a lot of growing and learned about yourself, I guarantee you wouldn't be in this situation. I guarantee you wouldn't be attracting those kind of people. But you need to ask yourself, why? What is it about me that I keep putting out that desperate energy? And people can feel that shit. They can feel that desperate energy. It's so loud. It's so strong. You need to really go back. Go back to when you were little. Look at your parents, look at your grandparents, and so on and so forth. Whoever you've been growing up with. How was the relationship how was the relationship back then? Was your parents happy? Was it a lot of cheating? Was it a lot of arguing? Think about it. Mom was always, let's say mom was always with other guys. You know, where's the dad? The dad disappeared. Think about it. When I was in the relationship with these guys, I had experienced emotional abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, not sexual abuse. Thank God. I thank God for that. I haven't. But the fact that I experienced those things is because I was so busy chasing, because that's all I knew growing up. I see my parents argue so many times. And I remember when I was little, they used to fight, you know. They don't do it now, but still, I noticed that. And I think what it was, by me watching that shit, because that's all I knew. I didn't get a chance to witness what partnership looked like. I didn't get a chance to witness what sacrifice looked like when one person loves the other. I didn't get a chance to understand communication and bonding and working it out. No. And I love my parents. Don't get me wrong. Things are a lot better now than back then, you know. But I noticed something else. A lot of generations, and please hear me out, but I noticed a lot of generations tolerate a lot of bullshit. I mean, they get with someone and they tolerate, and they just keep on hanging on. And a lot of the older generation I don't understand if they don't believe in communication, but they don't communicate enough. That's another thing. They always want to loud talk one another. And don't get me wrong, I have love and respect for them, because I can't be mad. And that's another thing I learned. I couldn't be mad at my parents, my grandparents, so on and so forth. I can't be mad at them because that's all they probably knew. That's all they understand. So in order for me to like, you know what, I don't want to experience this. It's time for me to go ahead and break that shit, break the chain, because I want something better. And that's what I had to do. So by me experiencing these relationships, and then this is all I know from home, of course, I'm chasing the wrong thing. Because that's all I knew. That is all I knew. I get with the guy. You know how it is in the beginning. They want to be all cutesy and lovey-dovey, but then in the middle to the I guess the end, they want to show their true colors. Now it's starting to get abusive. Now we're arguing a lot. Now I can't even speak up because they always find a way to shut me down. Especially when I dated a narcissist. That was the hardest relationship I have ever experienced in my life. No lie. Because this person has a way of destroying this and this. And when he destroys it, like literally disrupt it, tear it down, he has this way of shaping it the way how he wants to shape it. So every time we argue, every time he cheat, he always makes it like it's my fault. And then guess what? I believed it. It was my fault. I really thought I was the cause of his ass cheating. I believed I was the cause of everything. But every time we argue, whatever, I was always had to shh. I was never able to speak up. And I think that's one of my problems why I had a hard time speaking up now. Like I'm working on it now. But I was always afraid of speaking. Because again, that person and the person, all the other people for that, always made me feel like I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't make any sense. Shut me down all the time. So of course, when I do try to speak up, I stutter. Or I start to feel like I'm not making any sense. Or I sound stupid. First of all, you're not stupid. You know what the fuck you talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I need you guys to stand the fuck up, own that shit, own your fire. Because you deserve the best love anybody could have. You deserve it. You deserve love, not bullshit. And a lot of you guys are going through healing, and that is beautiful. But there are some people who refuse to be alone. You have to be alone. Solitude is like the best thing that you could ever give yourself, because when you do that, your higher self is trying to communicate with you. He or she is trying to communicate with you. They're trying to love you. They're trying to love you. Divine is trying to love you. Divine is literally trying to get you to experience what real love is. Self-love is like the most important thing. You have to go through self-love first in order to love someone else. Because if you decide I don't want to do all that self-love and shit, and I don't mean often get my hair done, put on makeup. No, baby, that's not self-love. That's a little extra. But that's not self-love. Self-love is when you work on this shit right here and you learn to open this up right here. Because if you really did love yourself, guess what? First of all, you would have spot the red flags. Second of all, you would have been like, I ain't got time for this bullshit. Literally, you would have shut that shit down. Cause you know damn well you are protecting yourself. That's your higher self protecting you. Because you like, you know what? I've been through this shit. I'm not gonna go through it again. I am not that desperate. And when you develop that self-love, you're gonna feel so fulfilled. I'm telling you. It's gonna get to the point where you feel like, I got this. I don't really need nobody. And that's another thing. You don't need nobody. It's okay to want someone. That's okay. But this need, the only person you need is you and God, baby. You and God is in this all together. The more you work on yourself, guess what? The more you start to receive love. The more you work on yourself, the more you start to receive love. Because the more you hurt yourself, you are hurting divine. You are hurting divine. Divine feel you. You and divine are one. Think about it. You guys are one. And the more you hurt, the more she hurt. And then you're blaming her. But you're the one letting these people in. But guess what? She's not going to blame you. She's constantly forgiving you. She just asks you to come to me. Come talk to me. Why you don't want to talk to me? I'm right here. And even though you abandoned God too many times, guess what? God is still right there just waiting on you, baby. You need to let God in. You need to open yourself up. You need to forgive yourself. Stop blaming yourself. Look, we were all naive at one point. I get it. Stop. It's not your fault. We were all naive at one point. We didn't understand. But guess what? Now you do understand. Journal if you have to. Go hug some trees if you have to. Go meditate. Pray to God. Go to the fucking mountain and scream your head off. Go dance. Dance is like the most important medicine. When I say I dance and literally dance, your body is communicating with you. Pay attention to how these people make your body feel. Even your body is communicating. You need to be in tune with this. Because when you are in tune with this, that means you are in tune with God, baby. That's all I gotta say. And I got chills. You need to love, respect yourself. You deserve it. You deserve love. You deserve it. You are loved. You are loved. I am loved. God is love. God is right here. Love is God. Love is divine. Love is Gaia. Why do you think there's so many herbs and fruits growing from the grass, the trees? She is constantly healing you. Ground yourself. Take your shoes out, go step on some grass. Go hug a tree. I guarantee you're probably going to start crying. Love is literally everywhere. You need to accept it. I need you to learn to let this go. Once you develop that beautiful love in you, I love myself, like truly, truly love myself. I respect myself. Guess what? That person that you've been wanting is going to come knocking at your door. Just like that. Be patient. I guarantee you, stop chasing. Stop chasing, because the love that you have been chasing has been with you all along, sweetheart. That love is right there in you this whole time. So, what are you going to do? You're going to put in that work? I had an extreme download and I had to get it out of me. So, man, I feel like this is my YouTube channel. Hold up. But anyway, if you guys really enjoy this, I will be glad to make more videos like this, talk to you guys like this. But until next time, you guys, I had to let this out because I was having extreme downloads and somebody needed to hear this. Like I said, you guys are loved, okay? So, until next time, I love you guys. Comment. I really want to know y'all thoughts, y'all opinions. Y'all hear me out. I want to hear you. I want to hear you. So till next time, guys, I will talk to you another time. Bye.